It's Friday night, and it's time once again for Friday Night Hockey on the Independent Broadcast Network. And tonight we have a new version of Cryptic Seas Hockey Question Mark. This is 62A that you're looking at. This is the first time it's ever been played anywhere, and we are playing it tonight on Friday Night Hockey here from the new streamlined 62A Royale with Cheese Arena in beautiful downtown Chicago, Illinois, on the fastest internet backbone in the world. I am Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and very exciting stuff, man.
Oh, yeah. A new version of hockey. We got a packed crowd here. I don't think the server supports more than 16 players, so I think we are packed.
Yeah, I was talking to Cryptic C earlier, and yeah, he was trying to get in, and he couldn't. He got to play a game or two earlier, but yeah, we are at the limit right now, which
standing room only.
Yes, this arena is sold out, and as you can see, yeah, it's a lot of changes. Well, you've seen us play the 60X versions before, but this one, it really has a lot of under the hood changes. Well, you see the net there that moves. That's pretty cool.
Indeed.
And the sticks are a little bit, a lot of changes actually done to the sticks. Not only the way they look, they're large and brown now, but also in the way they handle. And so he said he was trying to get something a little closer to the 55 version that we usually use in leagues and tournaments, and I think so far the consensus is that it feels pretty good indeed.
Yeah, that's what I heard. All good things.
Yeah, I skated around a little bit and played with it, and yeah, I think we're on the track for this to be the official version of hockey, which it's coming soon. I mean, you can get it right now. And I guess we'll probably be putting up a link on the subreddit to get it out to everybody with the blessing of Cryptic Sea. So, but in the meantime, word of mouth has spread, and as you can see, it's pretty hot ticket right now. 3:32 left in the second period, and so far only one goal scored, that being by the red team. And we're playing 5v5 right now. There's one across the crease almost. And we're going to take it down to 4v4, but since so many people wanted to play tonight, we wanted to get as many people in as possible. Loose on the breakaway. Can he catch up to it? Save! A big shot off the rebound, just wide. And so almost an opportunity for the red team there. This will go back around the net. And I believe that is Toulouse. Yeah, it's going to take this. Got Quacky Face on him, takes him down. That's one thing I do like about this version too, is it's a lot easier to get up when you do get knocked down. So that's a big improvement for me for people who fall down a lot.
Yeah, it's if you have ear problems or just plain old suck at hockey. Skates.
Yeah,
I suck at skates. Yeah. Oh.
Bounces one off the rooftop there, almost 2:28 left. And we are still at 1-0, but not for lack of trying. Several shots coming very close there. This one not quite as close. Going to go a little bit wide. Picked up, moved in. Blue team are trying to just dig this out as the red team is pursuing. And they've got it held in at the point here. Knocked away. Now it's center ice. Battle in the neutral zone. Waits, picks it back up. Blue team now on the move. 3-man break. He's loose, shoots. What a save. Oh, as Slim gets him there. Actually, that was Toulouse. Slim's going to come back for it. And again, red team trying to shove it in. And not quite. There's a big collision in front of the net. Bodies flying everywhere. And yeah, one thing that will help the goalies is that there is full body collision with the puck. So you can get yourself in front of it and make some pretty good saves. And just playing earlier, we saw some pretty good saves being made early on here. So 1:20 left, and something's got to give as the red team will begin from the back here. Blue team holding on. Circling, gonna go ahead and throw this in. will be chased down. They're trying to set up a play in front. Goes past, blocked, and knocked away. And so now, with less than a minute left, here comes the red team. It's hard to tell who everybody is because they are all on top of each other here. So the mini map isn't doing me as much good as it usually would with the 5v5.
Yeah.
And plus, with the style of play, yeah, everybody's getting used to this new version, but they seem to be acclimating to it very quickly.
Yes, it's surprisingly so. It is still, dump and chase a bit, but they're trying to go for some one-timers and setting up some passes and.
Yeah, but I think this is the first version of the new hockey, so to speak, that we've seen so far, where now there is some serious talk going on about when the leagues are going to transition to the newer iterations of hockey. Now it's becoming something that is on the minds of the various North American leagues. So that is and that's what Alex and Luke are trying to get going here with this version. It also has some pretty cool admin features, I noticed, man. I was checking earlier, and you can kick players from the admin screen. There's a passworded thing where you can password your servers.
I don't know, is it a server password or an admin password?
Oh, it might be the admin password. Yeah, but you can kick people if you hit escape and your admin. When I was running it pulled up a list and said kick player, and it had a list of players. So.
Well, I'm not logged in as admin. I'm not going to do it live on stream. So
yeah,
we're
not kicking anybody tonight.
Yeah.
They're doing a pretty good job of kicking themselves around here, as so far it's been a defensive struggle. We're not seeing quite the prolific goal scoring that we would normally see on a Friday Night Hockey, but that's part of the fun. Yeah, we got an extra player per team too, so that helps. And here's Lucic, and he is free, but he is immediately caught up to Matt with a sliding save there as he knocks this one away. And so now they will just try to get this back over in the corner now. And they are loose at center ice. There is Google. Oh, man. Some names may have been changed tonight throughout the new version. Oh, that's another thing I can tell you. There is an account system coming for the game, and I think that will go across all the Cryptic Sea games. I'm not sure. It's something he's been discussing for a while, but yeah, there will be an account system where you will have your own identity in Hockey Question Marks, so that will make things easier. The plan, I think, and Taser ties it up with a beautiful shot. And it is 1-1 now as we go under 3.5 minutes left in the third period. Sammy on the assist, and a very well-placed shot knots this thing at one. There was some talk about how to monetize the game. You know, so I mean, it's been free all this time. The early access, that was a paid thing, but that was more of a kind of a donation from the true believers type of thing. So long term, I think what Cryptic Sea was talking about is making it where the game itself will be free to play, and then the account system will allow them to do things like where you can buy custom characters for your player.
Okay. So you go the games as a service sort of route. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
It won't be pay to win. I can promise you that.
I figured he was just going to announce that his account system was Steam. So all the games on Steam. There's your account system.
Yeah, that's one easy way to do it. Yeah, but I think he'd like to have
easier said than done.
Works across all of his games, and this one will work as far as giving you the ability to do those microtransactions and stuff. So Oh no, we'll see how it goes. All this is still pretty early in the process, but right now it's looking really good.
Yeah, actually.
And this shot easily handled by Toulouse going wide. He's going to dig this out of the corner now, being chased Migo Meepo there from the legendary Puckfuckers from overseas.
Ah, yes, the illustrious
Yes, one
Puckfuckers.
of the great teams. Very popular in North America. Oh, the shot,
There you go.
everybody! Google! What
Thread needle.
a shot!
Thread the needle.
He got just enough on that to lift it over a couple of shoulders there and drop right in the net. 2-1, and couldn't come at a more opportune time. 1:42 left in the third. Is that going to be enough? We'll find out.
Well, we will find out. There we got the blue takes a shot. Oh,
Oh. Minute and change now. Still plenty of time for this thing to get evened out. Blue team on the move with it. And now in the corner, they will try to take control of it again. And possession lost. Quacky face there. He's going to go ahead and he's got some room. And he's got an open net. And he's going to take this all the way in. His second of the game.
no.
With the assist from Google makes it 3-1. And a 2-goal lead at this point is a pretty good lead in this version.
I would imagine. A minute left. Oof.
And they're using the traditional two dudes on the face-off, the blue team, to match their urgency.
They're trying to cradle the puck as it falls from the. I'm not sure what the real hockey rules have to say about trying to use your stick like a skillet. Just gonna hold it there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I suspect that when this starts getting used in leagues and tournaments, that they will have rules such as only one person per team in the face-off circle at any given time and things of that nature. In the old version, I know you can set your position, but I don't know if they're going to implement that for this one. I think the idea is just since it's an automatic face-off, since it's kind of up in the air and then drops, that they'll probably just you skate back to your position and get ready for the face-off.
This is
And that
drifting.
should work fine. Oh, it's going to go just wide. And they will send this across the crease. Not going to be enough to add to their total, though. 3-1 is going to be the final of this one. And we will go to the a big collision at the end for the exclamation point. It is a much more physical game. And, talking to DVD, he's been playing a lot of the 61 version, and he was talking about how it feels more like hockey, more like actual real hockey that people play. And this one, I think even more so. And yeah, you're going to see a little bit more of that physical defensive style. It works very well. And maybe a little bit less of the trickery that you see from people who've been playing 55 for so long, and that they're just able to do things that kind of defy normal physics, to make things happen. This does feel a lot more like a genuine hockey match. So I think that's another good sign. So yes, everybody's in the face-off circle now. And
There goes.
off a few backs.
And immediately no one has a clue what's going on. Okay.
Well, yeah, and that's right after my long tirade about how it's more like real hockey, and then there's like 10 people in the face-off circle. Yeah.
It's like the real hockey if you didn't have rules.
Yeah. But yeah, stick handling much better in this version. I know the stick has been moved over a little bit in the player's hands, and also there's some physics changes to it, the details of which I'm not sure, but it does culminate in making it much easier to do stick handling and much more natural feeling. There were some of the, like the 61 versions, where it kind of felt like it was on a spring or something, and this feels more like you're actually making slap shots and wrist shots. And somebody's trying to get loose and get some sort of wrist or slap shot, but
Something.
defensive pressure is just too strong here right now. And finally, he'll send one across the slot. It will be broken up. Slim and Matt on the break here. They've got a chance. Coming in, going past Quacky Face. Chance now if they can get it to, I feel like a T-Rect. And past him, but no, there's a shot. Oh, what a save! Oh, he was there waiting for that one. He managed to get a stick on it, still bubbling loose in front, and finally cleared away. And so now this one will go back to the neutral zone. Toulour's there to handle it. Matt's in the net on the other side. This one sent in. He's loose. He scores! Sammy following up on that and just shoving one in over the line to make it 1-0 for the blue team.
All right. So I feel like we're getting a hang of this, slowly but surely.
Oh yeah. Well,
each goal looks a little more intentional than the last.
Yes, very much so, man. Yeah, and you gotta remember that these guys play the old version for so many hours
religiously. Yes.
I mean, when you talk about LHL that plays 3 games every week, and then you have the Friday night hockey, and then you have RSL that is 2 nights a week. So there's a lot of the old version being played. So part of it is just kind of, getting used to the small changes in feel. And so, yeah, we were playing this. We've had this going for, I don't know, about an hour or so before the cast, and nobody's left yet. So,
yeah.
I mean, people are getting their time in, and
we're just
it's starting to show.
We're just shy of 20 minutes here in the cast, too, so.
Oh, nice, yeah. Time flies. Yeah, we're having a good time. That is...
Which T-Rect is definitely having a good time.
Yes, it has a few choice words for the...
Okay, I'm not S.
I'm not S. Okay.
Good, all right. That has me convinced.
And he got turned around there, but they're still trying to push this in. There's people all over the
place.
What
the hell?
Tell what's going on.
I mean, my camera autofocuses on the puck, so I know that the puck is roughly in the center of my screen, but I don't know where it is half the time. So they pile up like that.
Falling down and flailing around in large dog piles there, but coming away from it is the red team. Will he be able to get his way past it? He does. Chance now, and lost it right in front of the goalie finally, as Matt able to make the save on that one. Now back in the corner, red team trying to recover and get some sort of offense going here. First they've got to figure out where the puck is. They do. Now back behind the net, and will Matt chase this one? Go Leafs go, sends it back around, and so now a battle at center ice. Blue team coming away with it, at least for the foreseeable couple of seconds there, and will be dumped back down by the red team. Matt there in the corner preparing for it, and again bodies flying, and finally just flings this one out. He has got Sammy waiting for it, and it goes past him, and I feel like a T-Rex will take it. They could take a couple of
He talks a lot of shit for a guy who talks a lot of shit for a guy who just fans in the puck. Yeah.
Yes, well, it is a learning process for everyone. So, but some things never change regardless of what version we're playing. Yeah, and he's saying he's a butterfly goalie. Yeah, that's one thing you can do in this game. Here's a shot. What a save as he gets down on that one. And now the puck stuck up on the net, up by the water bottle, finally knocked down. And the blue team will try to get this out of their zone, managed to do so, and now they have got some momentum going forward. Dumped down. We'll see if T-Rex goes for it. He does, but time runs out on the first period. But yeah, that's one thing. You can crouch, and that kind of helps a little bit to get down for goalie position. It is almost like butterflying, but it still leaves your 5-hole way open. But you can cover that with the stick. But when people really start learning how to get some good shots
There you go.
in this version,
Oh, just wide. Oh, oh sorry.
oh
Go
no,
ahead.
not at all, not at all. Having the full uh, body goalie collision with the puck will help a lot, and also being able to kind of contort your body, and the fact that there's one off the post, and you are a little bit lower to the ground in this version, and you're kind of in that semi-crouched position already, so that does help as far as being able to block the puck. And of course, we're seeing that a lot defensively, as there's no more of that just sending it through everybody and hoping that you get a redirect off a stick. I mean, now you got the full player is involved in it. And so red team trying to get involved in here and get away from blue. There's one that goes off the post, rebound in front. Chance possibly, no, blocked. And red team now chasing into the corner. And will they be able to get this away and start moving it? A weasels his way around one, picked up by a trailing blue player, and now they're setting up here. Big save there off the stick. Very nice one. As T-Rex does get the stop, and that's going to give Taser room to move here on the other side. It's Taser v. Matt. 1v1, 2v1 now. Shoots, what a save on the other side by Matt. And he gets turned around, but he does make the stop. And so what looked like a pretty good scoring opportunity for Red is shut down. So
No.
3 minutes now, and still 1-0 for this blue team.
And that's what we were talking about with the full body collisions with the puck. As a goalie, if you want to try and stop the puck with your ass, it'll work.
You can do that.
You can do that.
Oh, with a shot again off the post. And these are just rattling off the framework very close. There's been several on each side of the net. But so far, nothing doing, as we are about at the halfway mark of this particular game. And blue still holding on to that 1-0 lead. Red looking for an opportunity here. And will they be able to hold it in at the point? Yes, they will. This one's going to go all the way back to Matt, and he's coming out of the net to dump this down, where Sammy will be trying to take it away from T-Rex, able to do so. And again, very physical back there in the corners and along the boards. And the red team is, well, they get it to center ice at least. And in the neutral zone, it will be sent back to T-Rex. And he will just dump it as well. So a little bit of a catch game going on with the goalies. Matt here with it. Oh, Matt whiffs on it. Very un-Matt-like there. And now he's just blocking it. Yes, he's using the butt block. And he does manage to keep it away from the red team. And now he'll get it back, send it down. This one will go well wide of the net, but T-Rex will just send it back the other way. A minute and a half left now in the second period. Toulouse in the corner, quacky face. Back around the boards. And Lucic, he's open. And he finds the puck, and now he is on the move. KS Auto getting in the way. There's a shot, the save made. And he got snagged that right on the edge of the corner of the net. And now it's up on its side rolling. Oh, here we go. Yeah, get a good shot of that. And finally it drops. And open.
Oh, Taser! There you go, red team. There's your goal.
Entranced by watching the puck roll along on its side that, we need to get some people back on G and D. But it is tied with that goal. 1-1 as we have the under 1 minute to play in the second period. We do need a tourney for this, and we are talking about doing something, possibly a draft tournament. You get a few captains together, get everybody that wants to play,
Yeah.
and then the captains draft some teams, and then you just do it quickly. Oh, what a save there, a spin save. And this one will go all the way back. Matt's going to take it, shoots, and broken up again. T-Wrecked, making some pretty good saves there from the net. And now we'll go back the other way. Possibly 20 seconds now. Held in, blue team. 17. Just trying to dig this loose now. Everybody coming over. The entire red team there. And now back checking. They're going to get it taken away from them. But picked back up. Lots of action in the neutral zone. 2 seconds. Got to shoot now. Does off the side of the net. And got it in just under the wire there. But not quite on target. So we will remain tied at 1 going into the third period, which should be very, very exciting.
Mm-hmm. I think we got one more game in us after this one. It'll put us close to 45 minute to an hour broadcast.
Yeah, we wanted to give everybody a look at this new version because I think that this is a turning point as far as I know that some of the, certainly not all, but some of the hockey community was a little skeptical about the newer versions going out. But I think just because you get so accustomed to using the old versions that, will this ever be tournament viable? But it certainly is.
Yeah, I think it's functionally it's all there. It's just whether or not it'd be a shame to start leagues up all around it, and then Cryptic Sea goes and changes it all up again.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't be the end of the world, but.
But it's the changes that Cryptic Sea makes in other games, they apply to his other games. And that's one of the cool things about the dev process when you're working on several games, such as Sub Rosa, which you can buy Sub Rosa now. You can get in the early access, and I suggest everyone does that. It's great. It's well worth it. And New Zero, and all of these things have similar physics. They're all in the same engine. But he tells me now there's a quick update coming where the losing team can't join until other players get a chance. That's pretty cool.
I like that, especially for OpenSkate.
Yeah.
It also gives you a little extra incentive in pubs to win. You want to keep playing. You want to have a guaranteed slot next round. Better win the game.
Yeah, I think that's a cool addition.
That's something.
Other cool additions here.
Something I've noticed here is that we've had a few players switch in and out, but I've seen a lot of the same players playing the last 3 games of the same team.
Yeah. Well, that's good because they're having fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But 2:45 left in the third, and we are still tied. We've been talking about all this stuff, and still nobody's been able to crack the net once more. So next goal will take it, most likely, unless we have one of those big scoring binges like we're accustomed to seeing in 55, but something tells me no. And that one almost, but no. With here in front, a couple of people there, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 people there. Actually, I lost track. And it does get away from the net finally as it manages to not cross the line. It was dangerously close to doing so.
Man.
We'll make it to the 2-minute mark here. Red team looking for it and just not quite there on the pass attempt as he was getting in position. And so now somebody's got to take this. Finally, blue team does. Lucic lures on the move. They've got room in front, and a second. Lures got it. look, bounced off and in. Right across the ground there. So 2-1 is your score at the 141 mark of the third. Will that be the game winner? Red team has got to do something here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's...
So first they got to get away from the blue team, who has it in their zone. And now they may have a chance to break loose with this. And they'll work their way around the defense.
Oh, here you go.
Possible chance, open net. He's got to get it to him.
Oh, it's still right there.
Oh, no. Oh. I think some of his own players kind of got in the way.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen on offense and defense.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, it's a little more like Pee Wee hockey at this point. Yeah, you'll some of the Matt. Hello, Matt. Is Matt there? Okay, there he goes. No? Yeah, no. He may be texting his bae like he was in the finals of HQML. Speaking of HQML, we are getting everything ready for HQML Season 6, which is coming very soon.
Yeah.
I believe next week we will be looking at the... Oh, there's one chance in front. They've got it. Taser ties it up with 27 seconds left. And finally, they get one settled down enough to get the shot off at very close range. We've seen the puck just kind of dribble through the crease like that a few times, but this time, yeah, they planned that. Yeah, planned pass, yes. Very much like it was drawn up on the boards. So either way, we have a tie game here. As will the blue team be able to finish them off in the final seconds here, or will we go to overtime? 10 seconds now. Puck loose. Matt going to chase it. Lucic there. Who's going to get to this first? He's going to let Matt take it, and he fires. It's going, and
stopped.
A skate save in front.
That was on target, though.
Yeah, that would have gone in. So we will go to our very first overtime of version 62. So you're watching history being made here tonight.
So yeah, you get to you're testing the overtime code. So you want to test the game? We're testing the whole game, overtime included.
So next goal wins it. So we begin a 5-minute overtime here. And we will keep playing overtimes until somebody scores. It's not the NHL rules with the shootouts and all that.
Honestly, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was before all the excitement there, we were talking about Season 6 of HQML, which will be starting very soon. This time there will be 2 divisions, Division 1, Division 2. There will be a small tournament next week to determine who... Oh, here's a chance.
Oh.
And the blue team manages to block that enough to keep it away, and now they will start moving it. Yes, there will be a small tournament to decide who is seated in which division. I believe that will be 3 days. I think they're doing it Tuesday and Thursday after LHL games, and then Friday on Friday Night Hockey, we will bring you the finals of that. And so we'll get our first look at the 10 teams. Killinger, we got 10 teams signed up this time. So last time we had 9. So again, the league is growing.
It's always good to see net growth. Some teams go, some teams come back, but every year it's gotten a little bit bigger.
Yes.
The whole point of this season being structured the way it is hopefully some of the teams that have disappeared in the past won't disappear in the future. Oh, off the post there. Beautiful shot, but could not have set it up better. Could not have set it up better chance.
3 minutes on the clock. And who will be the winners of this one?
The eternal struggle of red versus blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I would hate to pick a favorite on these two. But blue team trying to get something going there, and that one the pass gets away from him. And so KS Auto there, he's got Lucic pursuing him. We'll try to dump this in, and it's up there at the point, and it's there for the taking, being blocked by a few players in transit. Here is Red loose on the break. Taser looking for it, shoots, and the backhander goes wide to the right. And so now here is Lucic, and a little bit of a collision along the boards slows him down a bit. This will go back all the way behind the net. Matt, and he's taken down by Quacky Face. And Quacky Face trying to hold this for the red team till he can get some reinforcements to shore up the numbers there in the blue zone, but it is broken up again and sent back in again. Red team really putting the pressure on offensively. Less than 2 minutes left now. Blue team digging this out finally, and Lucic is there with this, and he is quickly met by KS Auto, and the pass attempt broken up again. So now Quacky Face with a little bit of room, and any room that anybody has on the ice here is quickly closed down, but that probably has a lot to do with the fact that we were running 5v5 right now. But so one extra player than usual for each of these teams, and that definitely helps to clog the passing lanes and put the defensive pressure on as well. So 1:15 now, and we've gone almost 4 minutes here. A few chances, but nothing just yet. Here's a possible chance. Red team with it, shoots open, and he lost it a little bit, picked it back up. Now in front of the crease, blue team, and they will finally swat this away as we go under 1 minute left. And will they be able to move this the other way? They've got a little bit of a chance here. The shot off the post, rebound in front. It's another chance. Able to get it, and another shot. And another, across the crease again. So a flurry of 4 or 5 shots there, not able to get something in. The blue team
relentless really
working them there, but to no avail. Now red trying to push it back.
We're not done yet.
Blue holds it in. 24 seconds now. They've got the whole left side there to themselves, and they'll try to set up the pass. But no, and this gives a chance to Go Leafs Go. He is free. Matt's going to come out, and Matt with a big
stand tall
save there. Yes,
5 seconds here.
Chance, but no, and that will do it. We'll go to a second overtime.
Yeah, so see how well multiple overtimes work. My goodness. All right, if we get to 3 or 4 overtimes, we may not do another game.
Yeah, we have to call it there.
That will be the other game.
So we go to our second overtime here, as this one has been an epic battle. And we would expect no less. I mean, these are veteran North American hockey players that you're seeing here, but they are playing an unfamiliar game. It's becoming a little bit more familiar to them as we go, but yeah, so something has to give, as we always say. And so who will it be? Lucic trying to corral this one. KS Auto will take it instead. Toulouse quickly catching up with him, and now they're just trying to settle this puck down. Red team are all over there, but the blue team is as well, and this will get sent back to Matt, who will handle it behind the net, and he flips one just over the approaching red players, and just barely, but it was enough. And now here we go, Toulouse. Chance in front, Go Leafs Go, trying to follow him, looking for the spinorama. And may have been just a little fancy for the...
A little bit cocky there, yeah.
Oh, good stuff, though. He gets style points, if nothing else. But Style points don't count on the board here in overtime.
Oh,
But
style
here it
points.
is. Open net. 3 red players. Can they get to this first? The backhand in front. Can they? Oh, no.
Oh,
Once again,
perfect opportunity.
thwarted. Mostly by themselves. That's been kind of the story tonight.
Yeah, no one knows how to play the new version.
Well, yeah, not with the kind of skill that they play 55 with, but they will catch up very quickly. And catching up very quickly, here's Toulouse. He's just going to try to send one past him. It will go wide, and the backhander off the post. Was looking for the setup man in front there, I think, but that one ended up going off the side of the goal. And now in contention in the neutral zone, red team is coming away with this. Quacky Face, and he is hammered into the boards. And this one will go all the way to the other end. Go Leafs go there to pick it up, and the red team will set up their offense from here. Plenty of time, plenty of room. 2:36 left in this overtime period, the second overtime of this game. Picked up. Taser now, taking his time with it. But that does give the blue team time to catch up with him. So there are 3 of them over there. Now into the boards. Now everybody just kind of flailing at the puck. The shot well wide. I don't know if that was a shot as much as it was just knocking it away. And now the red team holding on, possibly stolen. Chance maybe for Slim. He's going to try to go for the backhand. Might go for forehand. Might go for freehand or two-hand. Just any hand at this point. But, again, no. And so the red team will again take possession, possibly. No, it's going to be backhanded, held in. Go Leafs go with it now. We'll pick his spot to send this as he is
soon, hopefully,
getting some problems from this blue team, the 2-on-1 there. And he does pick this back up, and he's looking for his teammates up the rink, but the blue team playing them very closely and not really letting them out of their own zone. So now he'll finally fling one loose. Taser there waiting for it on the side, and Lucic there to get it away from him. And now it will be one of those scrums at center ice. And blue team, he had it. He got held up.
It's on target.
Yeah, it is. But the red team coming in with numbers, several of them there, like a wedge, the Mighty Ducks wedge coming in. And now they're going to try to push it the other way. Quacky Face now facing some resistance. And they're going to keep it, at least for the moment. There's a chance in front. The save made. And these goalies have been on point tonight. That's been one constant here. I think I don't know. I think being a goalie in this version will have its rewards, definitely. It's a little bit easier because you can use your whole body. Plus, you're covering more of where the net is with the body because of the lower center of gravity.
Very true. Yeah. I'm surprised that gone 2 overtime periods here, and neither of these teams have committed just completely and utterly egregious goalie interference to not score a goal yet. I mean, you know, yeah, it's not unsportsmanlike, but I was expecting it is very unsportsmanlike. But I was expecting one of these teams to send 1 or 2 guys down the end of the goal.
Yeah, make a run.
Go body up the goalie and let somebody else take a shot.
Yeah, the old time hockey, yes.
But I haven't done that yet.
So, something that NHL teams will occasionally do just for the intimidation factor, but also, yeah, just to clear a guy out of the net. Now, there are rules against it in the leagues in the 55 version because that was a problem, but with the physics in this, I can see it being a real problem. But the thing is that each team, by the time the puck gets on net, each team already has like 3 guys each in the crease. So it's really not an issue as much because you can't really tell who's who. And with not always a set goalie in position, it's just kind of everybody switching out. And here's some collisions very similar as you see everybody just clumped up over there. Finally, we'll be switched up to the other end of the ice as we have elapsed a minute here into this third overtime. And it's a chance for the blue team. He goes for it here, and that was, I couldn't tell if he whiffed or if the red player just got a little piece of that. It looked like he caught up to him just in time. And now here's one flung in, and this one will bounce over to the side, and another collision in the corner. Red team now trying to get some guys out on the wings to receive this pass, but blue players right there in line. Oh, and they get off the inside.
Oh, it's right there in the line.
Oh my goodness.
It was almost pixel perfect.
Barely on this side of the line, just barely. My goodness. We might be here for a while, Killinger. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But again, we promised history being made. We always do. And we deliver.
Yes, IPN always delivers. Always promises big. Always delivers.
Always comes through, yeah. Yeah, more people should be watching this than LCS or the big Madison Square Garden ESL thing or any of that.
Yeah, that's a $150,000 thing that they, whatever, however much money Valve put down for CS:GO.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is just as dramatic and compelling, if not more so, in this pickup game between teams that have never existed before now in a new version of a game being played for the first time. Here's a chance, though. Red team in the blue zone trying to catch back up to this. Is he going to go for the backhander here? Oh, he loses the puck. And blue, nope. It's waiting at center ice for him. And yeah, that extra player making a huge difference here. This 5v5. I think that is, we're really seeing that coming into play. As he gives them the luxury of having 3 guys converge on the puck carrier right there. So the numbers game definitely coming into play here. 1:46 left in the third overtime. Both teams tied at 2 and trying to finish this off. And this will, I think this will be our last game on Friday Night Hockey this evening. And it may go for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm evidently a bit loud on the stream, but we do the tickle box.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got the better microphone now, I know. So, shot from distance, save made. Go Leafs, go with the stop. And again, getting low to the ground and making that save. Yeah, I think 5 overtimes was
that's the record, yeah.
55 version game, at least as far as in HQML history, yeah, or in hockey question mark history, yeah. There was that LHO game where Claude was playing in net.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I'll have to work on the sound levels. Yeah, but here's a shot on a save. Oh, as Matt got enough of that one to send it out. And again, a couple of big strikes on either side. Nobody able to convert. Just good goaltending is keeping this game prolonged. Much like those pills they sell you on late night TV, this game just keeps going. If it goes for more than 4 to 6 hours, you will need to consult a doctor. But 13 seconds left. And blue team trying to end it now. Shot very wide, but they will pick this back up. 6 seconds. Will they be able to gather it in? Red team, not enough time to get it to the other end. and we will go to our 4th overtime.
It's pretty outrageous.
Wow. The best players in the world, or the best players in North America, certainly. Well, currently, the best version 62 players in the world. When Russia wakes up tomorrow, they will be. I know that Migo Meepo has let them know that this version is available, so we are making it available to everybody worldwide the best we can. Thanks to Cryptic Sea for that. And so the Russians, of course, the winners of the Hockey World Cup, and we'll see what they do with it. So those guys, Kukler and those guys, get a hold of this game.
Very interesting, yeah.
I think a lot, the worldwide veterans will really enjoy this version. These guys that are playing certainly have, and it's becoming a little bit more familiar to them already. I mean, they're certainly getting some experience in a 4 overtime game here on Friday Night Hockey.
Yeah, no kidding.
So a lot of people falling down here. Red team with a chance. Nicely done there. Quacky face in front.
Oh, there goes!
With an assist from Jabroni. Oh, Cryptic Sea sneaking in to end this. With the assist.
What a game. What a goal.
Beautifully done. And so again, put it in stone. The red team wins an exciting one in 4 overtimes with the help from the developer. Cryptic Sea coming in to throw in an assist for Quacky Face. And we are done. Wow.
I think that about calls it for the cast here. We can say wrap things up.
Yes, indeed. And don't forget to join us next week as we will be back in version 55, I believe, for the HQML Season 6. Season 7 may be switching over to these new versions, though, man. There is talk about it. And I think we will do some sort of tournament with this new version or some sort of games. So that will be coming up very soon. But definitely check out Season 6 of HQML, which will start next week. 10 teams this time. Some that you know, some that are new, some hoping to make a name for themselves, some hoping to continue the storied histories of their franchises. And I am very excited about Season 6. Every season has been better than the last in HQML, and I feel like Season 6 will continue that. So that's going on. Don't forget there's all sorts of games going on with the LHL, with RSL. I believe the NGHL overseas is starting something back up very soon. I'm not sure what the dates are on that, but if you go to the subreddit at r/hockey ? You can always find out more. And for us, you can find us at IBN Casting on Twitter. Just go to Twitter, and it's at IBN Casting, or you can go to YouTube where you'll be able to see this game and relive the glory of a 4 overtime game on the first ever night of playing version 62A. If you go to YouTube, type in IBN Casting, you can see this and many other games that all our antics. You can see us play Drunken Masters Sub Rosa from last week. That was fun. Definitely check out Sub Rosa from Cryptic Sea. All of Cryptic Sea's games. I like all his games, man. I celebrate his entire catalog, like Michael Bolton. And yeah, Sub Rosa available right now. It's $20, but it is well worth it for the fun that you will have. I mean, you know, if I paid $1 every time I laughed my ass off playing Sub Rosa, the game would have already paid for itself several times over. I think it's just one of those fun games to play with friends, as is this one. So thanks to Cryptic Sea for continuing to support Hockey ? And for continued success with Sub Rosa. And I'm looking forward to playing a new Zero as well, and the new Touring Car Legends with multiplayer.
Oh, yes.
We'll definitely be doing some Touring Car Legends.
Long-awaited.
Some races, yeah. I will destroy everybody with my giant cars. That's going to be a lot of fun. And lots of fun things coming up here on the Independent Broadcast Network. Definitely follow the IBN Casting on Twitter and follow us here on this channel where we will let you know when we go live with all these interesting things that are coming up very soon. Several other games in the pipe as well for casting for us here at the Independent Broadcast Network. So very exciting times as we go into the fall. Everybody seems to be very busy. A lot of things going on, and no different here. We'll be back doing Rec Tuesday very soon, as we've got all sorts of changes being worked on right now for hashtag Rect. In fact, I think they're downstairs working on a new map as we speak.
Oh, right now, yeah.
And some new changes to movement, I think that people will really, really enjoy. I don't want to go into it now. You'll have to tune in on Rec Tuesday to find out more about that. But Killinger, your thoughts, man?
I like this version of hockey. It's fun to watch. The way the players move around and hit each other, and I think just overall the sticks and the pucks handle a lot more realistically. I haven't actually played it, but just the way it looks, as from a spectator point of view.
Well, yeah, and also just
looks more like hockey.
Better spec tools of the
versions,
the 6X versions, as we call them.
Nice smooth cameras,
yeah. The scrolling in and doing the zooms, yeah. It's very nice. So the full set of spectator tools that we need for casting. So that's a plus as well.
Yep.
But I think that is just about going to do it for us. What more can I add to a night where we had a 4 overtime game?
Yeah,
and a new version of hockey.
Some quad damage OT.
Yeah, there will be a link up probably on the subreddit where if you're watching and you want to play, you can pick that up. And the overseas guys have been linked to it as well. So, and this is the Roy Awachis server. It will be up as far as I know. We'll keep it going.
Keep it going for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to play on a neutral server that isn't hosted by one of the players, then it will be there. So I think that is about all the housekeeping we can do here. So from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, again, this is Winners with the One, and thanks to everybody who watched, thanks to everybody who played, thanks to everybody who keeps up with our antics week to week. We really appreciate it, and we have more to bring you very soon, so stay tuned. But for now, we will just say good night.